Hey y'all. Okay. So it's been a while. It's been a long while. And I kept meaning to get on here, and I had some stuff recorded that I thought maybe I would upload, and I didn't for a lot of reasons. But so this is the quickest, easiest way I can at least get all the updates out that I've been wanting to do, to talk about, whatever. So here we are. Let's see. First off, Shana Tova. Rosh Hashanah is over. It ended last night, but since I'm a little late to the game. And then Mabon was Thursday. So happy Mabon, Shana Tova. Get ready for all the holidays that are coming up next after that. So let's see. Big updates first off are about all of the charity races, because those due to Hurricane Harvey have all been moved. So I'll be sure to put all the links up. They're all still happening. There's no St. Baldrick's event in Houston now until 2018. So that's the biggest thing. That was postponed, and so now there's just nothing until 2018. The Walk for Alzheimer's didn't have to be postponed because it's not until October. So luckily that should just be okay. The St. Jude Walk, that's been postponed, and no new date has been announced. So they just have no idea when that's going to happen. Hopefully soon, but I think where they were going to do it, there was so much flooding. So they just have to, some of that is still, it's starting to recede, but it's still flooded. So they have to wait until everything's safe. Let's see. The Light the Night Walk for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, that is now November 17th. So still plenty of time to join up, to sign up, to start a team, to join my team. And that's not too, that's not really too far out. And it's going to be nicer weather at that point too. So if you want to come out, it is going to be much nicer weather. Which from a purely selfish standpoint, I'm glad a lot of this stuff got pushed back to the nicer weather so that I can actually go and take my kids and enjoy it. The big one that I've been pushing a lot, Big Love Cancer Care. It was a superhero fun run. They've moved it, and when they moved it, they decided to change the theme. So it is no longer the superhero fun run. It is December 10th, and it's the Santa Dash. The theme is Run for a Good Clause. And they're going to collect toys for kids, for cancer patients at Texas Children's Hospital. And so they're going to they have age categories like, infants and up. They have stroller, you can push a stroller, and those are really short. But, you dress up, and they have hot chocolate, and so that's going to be a good, long, fun day for everyone to go to. So that's the one that I was most looking forward to, the girl I'm doing this for. And since the big thing was I was going to be Wonder Woman, because that's what she wanted me to do, I'm still going to do it. I'm just going to do like a Christmassy version, I guess, of a Wonder Woman costume. Because, she wanted to see bald Wonder Woman, so she's going to see bald Wonder Woman. So yeah, I'll have to, shave my head, obviously, but that's fine. I'm going to shave my head again when she starts back on chemo anyway, so it'll all be gone. Let's see, what else? Okay, I have a list because I won't keep up with everything otherwise. Okay, so I've been talking about a lot of things that I wanted to do as far as things I've got coming up and the focus of, you know, like my Facebook page and what I'm doing. And so with that being said, I'm really trying to narrow that focus down. When I started out, I was just doing it because that's what everyone did. I mean, that's been, you know, I only had 2 kids at that point, and that's kind of just what you did. Was you started a blog or, you know, stuff like that. That's what you did. Because especially at that point, I was, even though I was working, I was home a lot, and I really had a lot of free time at that point. A lot more than I do now. But I didn't really have any direction. I was going through a lot at that point, and I don't know if I was looking for a sounding board or just throwing out, you know, a lifeline and hoping that someone felt that I would find, you know, people that I had something in common with that understood what I was going through, or I don't know. But there wasn't a lot of direction, and you can see in the tone, like the writing, it's just I wasn't writing in my voice. I was kind of trying to emulate some other people at the time, because I was also still kind of in my really religious, trying to be religious phase. And so really not coming across like myself at all. After my 3rd kid was born, I really started to get away from that. And, you know, decided to look at, like, you know, that's when I started pursuing, like, all the different, looking into different religions and things like that. So, anyhow. But I have, I've talked a lot about trying to narrow the focus down. And what I want the Screaming Vikings to be. And I really, I need to get, you know, I've mentioned in a couple of videos prior how I wanted it to really be focused on, you know, because in the past there's been a lot of focus, or there was focus on parenting. And, you know, I've come to realize I know how to parent my kids. I don't know how to parent your kids. You do what's best for you. I'll do what's best for me. And we'll leave it at that. But I want to focus more now on, not so much on parenting, but on sharing the tools to fix society from, like, the ground up. Socially conscious, you know, information, socially aware information, raising, you know, feminist children and socially aware children, and inclusivity, but especially, and it may, the focus may really just take toward, like, you know, I've talked about having experiences that made me feel really, really strong and empowered and happy and confident and secure and comfortable as a woman. And I want to find a way to help facilitate those for women in general. So that's going to be the big, you know, figuring out what I want to do there. But that's the big push, is just narrowing down the focus. So with that being said, I am going to branch out. I'll be sharing the links, the information on the Facebook page for new pages, new Instagram, but it will be Team Valhalla will be basically everything about all the charity events, the races, the head shaving, all of that. Head shaving charity events. And then I'm starting a fitness page. It's called Becoming Valhalla. And it's not a weight loss thing because I ain't about that. But that's where I'll share that information. And then the Texas Period Project is something I already started. It has launched. And I started that right after Hurricane Harvey hit, because there is an ongoing need for menstrual products, especially right now. Lots of people didn't have insurance. Lots of people were living like paycheck to paycheck anyway. When Harvey hit, it absolutely financially devastated a lot of people. So the goal is to try to make sure that women don't have to choose between like feeding their kids and buying tampons. So we're going to be getting out as much as possible. And then of course right now we're including baby needs, diapers, wipes, stuff like that, because that's going to be a big need as well. There are a lot of people still displaced, a lot of people still in shelters. And so trying to help them out as much as possible. And then the last one is called the Well-Intentioned Valkyrie. And we will be doing, we're going to do all the Viking stuff, the witchy stuff, the stuff I've been sharing a lot. And I'm like, that needs kind of its own little space. So we'll be doing that. And as far as the head shaving videos go, who knows? We'll see. For now, still not. Okay, I keep seeing a spot that I missed. Okay. Not sure about that, but I'm not saying never, just still not right now. And, I did have a lot of, I always mention that I did have a lot of videos ready to go right before Harvey hit. And they're still uploaded, they're still there. And I go back and forth about sharing them because when Harvey hit, that was definitely not. And we were, we barely had phone or internet service anyway, so I couldn't get on to edit or do anything. And then Irma hit, and then the earthquakes hit Mexico, and then, Maria hit Puerto Rico, so it's just been like this part of the world is just like, I don't know what's going on, but it's really, it almost felt, I don't know, I know, we're here and ultimately we're going to be okay, but it almost felt insensitive, So, I'm going back and forth about those. I probably will eventually get those put up. It's just going to be a little while. Then I'm going to start working on new stuff that really goes in the direction that I want it to go. So, but yeah, that's it. Just covering all the new stuff, the new projects, the new things I want to do. And, so since that's it, that's good. I'm going to end it for now. Take a Sudafed and get ready for work. But I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Okay, bye, y'all.